Coffee guy here. My mind's always racing. It's always thinking. It's like I'm alive or something. Anyways, as many of you know, especially if you're a member of the Wind and Brew Society, I want to give him a hug. However, I'm okay with not hugging him, but I'd like to meet him. However, I'm okay with not meeting him. However, he's coming to concert in the summer of 2027 to New York City, which isn't too far away from me, a couple hours drive. So this is a maybe raffle. And the reason I say maybe is this. If I can get 3 tickets to this concert, and since my wife knows nothing about what I do at 3 in the morning, and she has no knowledge of this artist whatsoever, if she doesn't want to go, I'm going to have a ticket for me, a ticket for my cameraman, and an extra ticket. So this is a maybe raffle. We'll do maybe about a year from now in the spring, maybe January of next year, if I can get the tickets. Anyways, so I'm excited. I will have you as my guest, except for you got to get your own hotel room. Unless you live in New York, then you can just take the subway or however they travel there. Anyways, another reaction to people telling us about Fujii Kaze, because it's about him, so I have to watch it. Here we go. What do you think of my idea? I like it. All right, first of all, he misspelled Fuji. That's the mountain. He's not a big guy. He's not the mountain. So already, wondering about this person. No, it's spelled right here on the notes, just not here. That's okay.
What you're looking at is just a simple piano cover of the world-renowned Japanese single-hit song Plastic Love, originally sung by Maria Takeuchi and composed by her husband Tatsuro Yamashita. Although both are highly respected due to the accomplishments that they have done since the early 1980s, what we are watching right now is a sleeping giant that will flip the modern Japanese music industry upside down. At first glance, this kind of piano cover you can find an abundance of online. However, what sets this particular cover apart from the rest is its thumbnail. Somewhere down the line, you must have seen this thumbnail on your YouTube feed, and trust me, you are not the only one. Although the image isn't in the best quality, what I see is the expression of a young man pouring his heart out to whatever he's playing. A lot of questions rise up when you see this thumbnail. Why is he screaming like that? Especially to a song that many people already know is slow and melancholic. In a weird way, it certainly invites you to click, and what you get when you watch it is what I mentioned earlier, an eccentric young man giving it all he has to offer to honestly nobody but himself and the camera, which is honestly quite fitting when you realize that this man will be the same man who will destroy all the Japanese music billboards and create a mass cult following literally just 1 year after uploading this video. This is the life of Fujii Kaze.
Still misspelled there. All right, first of all, I'm enjoying this one. The guy did his research. He knows what he's talking about so far. So I'm excited to learn some stuff.
In order to understand Fujii Kaze, you need to first understand his upbringing. Born in a small town called Satosho, located in the Okayama Prefecture, Fujii Kaze was always surrounded by music.
おとんが膝の上に乗せていろんな音楽を聴かせてくれたり弾かせてくれたりしてました。
His first ever instrument was, you guessed it, the piano. Fujii Kaze was known to be a quick learner, so much so he began to play piano in a really weird and unorthodox way. When we watch someone play piano, we notice two things: the piece that they are playing and their movement. Traditional pianists tend to be very gentle with their piano. Fujii Kaze, on the other hand, really wanted to make sure that you heard him loud and clear.
中学校までのコメント欄はそんな雑に弾くなとか、ちょっと音悪いなとかなんかこんな下水ピアノの弾き方もあるというか、こういうピアノの一面もあるんやって思ってくれたら嬉しいというか。
Now, I'm no piano expert, but something is clear. When Fujii Kaze plays, he's going to give it all he got. He knew his potential. The numbers on his YouTube channel showed that. But Fujii Kaze wanted to see if he could take his skills to the next level. And what better way to do that? By gaining a new perspective outside of Japan. It's not uncommon for a lot of aspiring Japanese artists to go abroad in order to broaden their music perspective. Fujii Kaze wanted to do the same. He decided to go to New York to see what his music was missing, or perhaps what the Japanese music industry was missing. New York has always been a place known for producing talented musicians, artists like Lady Gaga, Alicia Keys, and 50 Cent, to name a few. In fact, perhaps Japan's most well-known female singer, Hikaru Utada, was born in the heart of New York City. Overall, taking the trip to New York changed Fujii Kaze for the better, because when he returned to Japan, just like many artists that came before him, he found himself an opportunity to make a name for himself within the Japanese music industry by spreading the message of love. With a new breath of fresh air, Fujii Kaze returned to Japan and ended up moving from his small city of Satoshu to Tokyo, where he would produce two.
Did I tell you I'm enjoying this one? Just because it's on the point. I haven't learned anything new, but that's all right. I'm enjoying this.
Back-to-back platinum records. His first studio album was called Help Ever Hurt Never, and out of the 11 songs included in that album, 5 of them were hit singles. Shiru no Ga Iwa, Fujii Kaze's most popular song and having over 68 million views on YouTube, is in his very first ever album. When this album was released, it hit the ground running. Other than the 250,000 physical copies sold, he would do a nationwide tour the very same year. Fujii Kaze had prior experience playing in the front of his fans, but only in small crowds. Due to his rising fame, however, gone are the days of playing in small venues. Say hello to sold-out theaters and sometimes even stadiums. But Fujii Kaze wasn't through just yet, because we haven't even talked about his second album yet, Love.
I haven't listened to the second album, so I'm afraid to continue. What do? I just started 2022. I don't know. I hate to do this with 2 minutes left. I'm gonna stop this. I can't continue. I can't. It's not time yet. I have to do things in order. Even though I did the Feeling Good concert, I'm going to stop. I know you'll have to watch this guy on your own to see the rest of it. I'm not doing it. I'm stopping. Why? I make up my own rules. I really don't know why, but I am.